Hello everybody. Hello there. Welcome to what I hope will be a very chill stream. Hello there everybody. Hello Axhead, Merlina, Lord Valinar. Hello. I'm testing my streaming setup today. I want it to be as slick as possible for when 1.6 drops, and I've been doing a lot of work on it, so you can all help me out by talking as much as possible in chat to see if my chat bar is actually working properly. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Let's have a look at the live scene here. I don't know if I've done something wrong or if it just Streamlabs doesn't like YouTube chat or something, because for whatever reason I can't get any. Oh, it helps if I actually show the chat box first to begin with. That might help. Can't get it. Ah, there we are. You are all on there. It should work. We're going to have fun building a gaming farm today. The setup is much slicker. Might be using this one for a while. As you can see on the left there, our top, you can get your name on the screen if you're a top gifter. And we've got the most recent donator and most recent super chatters over there. So I don't know. People seem to like that when I watch live streams, so I put that there. And more importantly, whenever we get sound alerts now, they will pop up just below the screen like so. I'll show you all now.
Thank you for purchasing your Joja membership. I will now proceed to wreck the community center and liquidize the Junimos.
Yes, there we go. Everything. And I've changed the donations on here to make things a bit more interesting for you. If you use the Streamlabs donation in the description for the video, you can now use what do they call it? Text to speech. And we've got Australian Karen down here to say whatever you want to say.
This is a test donation for £67.
Yeah, nobody sent me £67, but you know, in case you want to say anything, Australian Karen can help you out down there. I intend to get these alerts to be much more varied and creative in the future. It's been something that I've been... When you live with burnout for about a year and a half and you don't realize it, you don't tend to get things done, especially when you've got other responsibilities in life. So yes, Australian Karen will voice your grievances, and all of the super chats and whatnot, they're gonna pop up down there. What else? I need to get a better microphone. You've probably noticed I breathe all over the mic. This is because, although my microphone's pretty good for voice recording, it's not exactly great for live stuff. It picks up the entire room if I don't lower the sensitivity, so it only picks up my mouth. But then if it only picks up my mouth, you get treated to Turin ASMR. That's why you hear a lot of breathing. So, yeah. Let's have a look at the chat here a second. It looks a bit weird. I'm gonna have to fix this. Looks all squashed behind me. Turn myself off here. Yes, it's looking very squashed. It doesn't look right at all. Let me fix it. Reset it back to there. It's gonna be a bit small by the looks of it. I'll have to work on that. I don't know how that looks full screen. At least I know it works now. There we go. Let's get on with the show. Let's hang out. Let's get in there. With me. As you can see, I've started making the livestream farm. The livestream farm? The gaming farm. But thanks to this nifty feature that they've just dumped into the beta for us, we can have as much money as we want. So we can just keep adding 10 grand to my wallet. So now I can just test out anything and anything I want. I don't have to be held back by anything anymore. I don't have to grind for materials. I can just buy them if I can buy them. We've also got the Harvest Festival coming up as well. And last time, even though I won, it didn't declare me the winner. So I'm looking forward to potentially winning that this time round. Oh, as for my model, I've asked my designer, Seraph, to get me like a cute little farmer's outfit, but also a bikini outfit. And I haven't asked them yet, but I'm thinking about getting a topless version and well, whatever that Agigo face is as well, to create some interesting redeems. Obviously, it can't be topless anyway, because the world fears boobs. For some reason. Quail mayonnaise. Nice. But it could be funny to put a big sensor bar up and do poke my tongue out as a redeem in the future. Or just a bikini mode, like booba mode. Gotta earn money for the live model somehow. Even if we gotta run a pseudo strip club. Don't let Hamish see the vending machines? What? Oh, speaking of, well, actually, no, Hamish is not named after one of the animals. Let's let the animals out. We're, of course, named after viewers. Hello, who have we got here? Kern Wes? Got Tiny Shield. Of course, Lord Valinor the goat here is in a bad mood today because they haven't been fed yet. What do you mean? What do you mean you haven't fed? Got grass out here to eat. God, this is what I hate. This is my least favorite part of looking after animals in games like this. Was there like a motion blur thing there then? That was weird. I finally managed to get my outfit and my appearance the way I like it. Like, I highly approve of this now. This feels very much on the money for me. Wish I could get my hair like that in RL. I will eventually. I don't know if I want black hair in RL though. I'm naturally like dirty blonde, but I'm not sure if I want black hair. Who knows, maybe I will. Of course we got Chib by here, Chib the Pigoo. They're happy. They got food somehow. Looks like Valinor was the only one who didn't get fed. How's Hexus doing? Hexus is pissed off as well. What about you, Hugo? Yo, everyone's mad. Great. Got gold quality cheat. I gotta check out what I'm taking to the fair with me. We will win the fair. Got cheese. Is that variety? We take the silver out. I think I wanted to age one of these as soon as the coffee was done. That's why that's in there. Let's just shove it in there for the time being, so we've got plenty of options for the festival. Discreetly yeet all of this in. I don't know if I need a salted egg for anything. I'm just gonna check out the temple for a moment. Ooh, that's looking a bit different on the map there. School's looking a bit different. Did they improve the map? Kinda looks like they did. Ah, just large ones. Large duck egg. Oh, I might have some of those back at the farm then. Rare ranching products. A large quail egg. Okay. Don't have llamas yet. Large geisha coffee bean. I don't think we have peacock check either. So this, like, a lot of this branch doesn't seem very completable at the moment. This one does though. Alright then. Now decorating is incredibly expensive in this game. Like, I think it's like your end game goal really. Because like buying things like this is not cheap. And I find that really interesting because it gives you a lot to do with your money. It's not cheap to buy this stuff. That's why having unlimited money right now is really good. You're currently working on animal relations for the farm sim game. There's a lot more going on than this. Oh, cool. I'm glad you've got a really good hobby there. I mean, it could inform your ability to make actual games of your own if you felt like it. I know I want to make games. I'm not prepared to teach myself how to code, though. The most I'll do is get my drawing skills up to par and just work on the concept and the writing side of things. I really don't want to get involved in the coding or the actual designing of mesh models or anything like that. I'd rather just try and build the YouTube channel up to get enough sort of clout to be able to work with a good team. Instead, that's my angle. Right, so what is this farm going to look like? I'm okay with this like farm layout by here for the moment. Lovely, lovely weather where I am today. Can feel the summer is fast approaching. I was walking past a football field full of guys, all playing football, varying ages, and there was one gobby twat in the middle of it all. Why is there always a slightly older dickhead in a group of boys who shouldn't be there, who's horrible to everybody? I was so tempted to like call him over and like kick him through the fence. And I'm not talking like he was 14 or anything. He looked like he was like 19 and shouldn't have been there. Like, I'm all for mixed age groups, but if all you're going to do is call everybody shit on the football pitch, like, go away. Been distracted with other projects. Go for it. Creativity is the lifeblood of humanity, as far as I'm concerned. It's like breathing. We need to do it. Don't think that looks very good there. Gonna move that. I think I want to have like a tree trail going up here, like little tree islands. But I also want like kind of a path that meanders through the farm that takes you down to the bottom of the farm. That segues off into the different segments. Really incorporate the trees. Not sure what you want to use for paint. It's all about going to the furniture store and buying a load of crap, I think, at the moment. Plus we've got to work all these into it. Big meandering path that goes down the middle to be a centerpiece. A bit like a Mario kind of like level runway going along here. Yeah, you need like something central to sort of build the farm around, even if it is a bit extravagant. It's great that I can do this in beta without spending a fortune in game and then like going bankrupt and like ruining my life. Beautiful outside though. I'm finally getting over my pandemic PTSD. Like where I just haven't been anywhere. The wanderlust is returning. Like I used to love long distance running. I was walking every single day, playing Pokemon Go. It was very, very healthy. And I put on a little weight during the pandemic and I'm like, I need to get this off. I need to get back to it. I'm not happy with this rotation system. I'm not getting anywhere with this. Can I do it from this angle, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Anything in this chest? Yes. These were buggy last time I touched them. Hopefully these don't crash the game. Oh, thank fuck for that. That's why this chest is still randomly here. Just move that. Absolutely love long distance running and I love walking. Really want to get down the gym, do some yoga, do some squats so I can build my butt. So this is weird. I found out that the shield is actually just a weapon by itself. You don't actually use the shield in conjunction with another weapon. It's actually, you could literally just be someone who uses a shield. And I think it has the ability, I think you're supposed to be able, yeah, that's it. You can shield yourself with it. And it has a special move after you've hit enough enemies. I quite like that. I've always, ever since Goofy used nothing but a shield in Kingdom Hearts, I've always liked the idea of being somebody who only uses a shield. It's kind of an interesting fighting style. The sus shield. Yep, it's the sus chicken. One of the favorite emojis, highly favored emojis on the Coral Island Discord. Alright, we can move those now. Put them in here. I also need to decorate the inside of the house as well. Really try that out. Have they got anything that needs to be pickled or whatnot? I want to keep these peppers to turn into bombs. Ooh, gold quality aged coffee. That'll go down big at the fair. That will. Apparently, aged coffee is a thing. It's a bit like a low volume alcohol sort of thing. It's not quite made the way that you make it in game, but it's along the same lines. Slap these down on the ground for a minute. Don't tell me I can't use this item here. Fit that one in there? Might as well. Can't hurt to have a spare chest lying around. Oh, very important thing to do is to turn the time down to 50% so the days are way longer. Because we've lost the day quite quickly today, as I just bimbled around and said nothing. Just give myself an absolute fortune on here so that we can just test everything out. You'd be surprised, 100k goes nowhere with decorating. I mean, yeah, Captain America does use a shield style, doesn't he? Yeah. My bed's over here because there was a bug where I couldn't get into my bedroom at one point, so I moved the bed. So we're sleeping in the kitchen now. I've got almost all of the cooking utensils in here. Ooh, can I cook anything? How does the cooking work? This doesn't seem very... Right. Black Beauty eggplants, anybody? Right, so what happens if I go manual, blender? Okay. What? That didn't make any sense. I don't approve of that. A failed dish. You're a failed dish. Ceramic bowl. Raw fish with a side... What, can I make that in there? I don't understand why... Is it just telling me recipes? But why isn't it telling me how to cook them? Like, I don't know, chef knife with a fish? What does that do? Stop giving me failed dishes, game! You're not telling me how to do the stuff! God damn it! Can I even eat that? I can, but it just kills me. Great. Well, that was fun. Captain America has advocated for using shields as a combat style now, apparently. Hang on, let me see how this chat is looking. I can't see on my smaller monitor if it's sitting even or not. It's sort of sitting even. You have to work on that chat box. The annoying thing is you can't get chat popping up in the chat box until you're live with YouTube. Like, it won't pick up for some reason. Like, I can't just chat to myself in a private stream to fix it. Very annoying. I feel like that's ever so slightly off as well. I don't know, maybe I'll do away with that on-screen chat. It's just useful if you want to go full screen on your mobile phone. More than anything. Alright, let's get back to it. I don't know what kind of cooking system it is, but it confused the heck out of me. I've seen different iterations of it, but I'm like, what is this? It's like I gotta figure it out for myself, right? Raw wasabi in any fish. Right. Okay. So I'm dumb. Because it was telling me how to do it. I don't have wasabi in any fish, hence why it failed. Charred any oil. Lotus, any egg, any flour. Jackfruit, which I just wasted, which I could have used. Why did I need to cook that in though? It's an oven dish. I don't have an oven. Right, turns out I'm just dumb. Okay. It was telling me how to cook. I'm not too sure of this setup because I'm always walking on the crops in order to get round. It's not the most ideal set. Right. Let's get a fresh day so I can hit the furniture store up. No, you moved your bed. Get into bed. £4 grand, not bad. Not that we need money now anyway. Harvest Festival is tomorrow at 7 PM at Allen Square. Alun. Remember to bring your 6 best items. 6 best items. Okay. Right. Let these buggers out.
Get out of there.
Some resin. Ooh, we got some pumpkins. And some cafe. Could outfit the farm with the most expensive sprinklers now that I can just buy the resources. 9 super cucumbers. Unfortunately, we need variety if we're going to win. You get a bonus for variety. Otherwise that would be pretty based. So I think I can just straight up sell these ones. Because they do regrow forever. We've got enough coffee beans, so I'll just eat these for now. I think I know what I'm taking tomorrow. We'll do that last today. See if we can get some eggs for the shrine. Good morning, you little buggers. It's amazing what you put up with when you're a kid. Like, back to the football player story. It's just like, you kind of end up having to be around assholes. Because you're kind of like vulnerable and like you've got nowhere to go. Whereas like as an adult, you'd be like, yo, fuck off, I'm calling the police. I'm always like that. I won't hang out with, I won't like hang around with a dickhead. Couldn't pay me. Been like that for ages. Like at university, I had somebody in my group that was a dickhead, and I was like, "Can I switch groups? I don't like this person." Just like I don't put up with it. The eggs are in the ground, but they are the ones I needed for the shrine. Well, I didn't know that happened in Stardew Valley. 9 super cube. Yeah, but what quality though? Iridium quality? Or does it matter? Alright, let's drop these off. I think the Eurovision Song contest is on today, and I usually watch that. I've just forgotten. Oh, I've done that one. Nice. And I get a mayonnaise machine for free. Thank you. Basic cooking. Could cheat and look at what these recipes are. We do some cooking today, I think. And as for fruit plants, I don't know if I've got any of these going. So we're in fall at the moment, I think. Oh! Oh! Hello? Wish I had the music on for this. It's probably a lot more beautiful. Whoa! Okay. Hello! I've never seen you before.
Karen, at long last our paths converge. I am known as the goddess of flowers. A simple goddess will suffice for our discourse. Through your tireless efforts, you have revitalized a fragment of my lost strength, enabling me to manifest before you. Why do I sound like the Queen? I don't know. The privilege of this meeting is yours to claim. As the reservoir of my power replenishes, so does the healing I can impart to this island. When I die, don't let my son have the job. He's a prick. A thriving environment nourishes all who depend upon it.
I sense you've noticed the transformation, too. Genuine smiles blossoming on faces once wilted. Your deeds are bearing fruit. If you persist in your offerings, my growing power will peel back the veils of the unknown, revealing new areas. Accept this stamina fruit as a token of my gratitude. What do you mean my voice changed? It shall bolster you in your continuing journey. Remember, you are always welcome here in my temple for guidance and conversation. Until we meet again, Karen.
I feel like that was missing sound effects. I got a stamina fruit. I just immediately ate it. Just, what the hell's that in my hands? Stamina permanently increased. It's wool. That looked like really sus then. That was not the thing I wanted to be holding right after eating that. Wow, I think they've changed the sprites a bit. They look a bit better. Got some sprite change here. Mayonnaise machine for me. Thank you, thank you. Can I just talk to you whenever I want now? Do you want to summon the goddess? Yes. just got nothing to say. Very awkward. Oh, it looks like the temple's healed a bit. As oh my god, we healed the temple. We did it. The water's all blue again. Oh, banging. Let's get our knockers out in celebration. Don't really have them in the game, but you know, whatever. Looks like it was like a star drop.
Get your knockers out.
So we're done on that one. This one's a nightmare to do. Like bug catching and fishing and whatnot. That's oof. This one I reckon I can maybe get done on the stream. Maybe. Looks like we can only do these 4 because some of the items on here just don't like... You can probably mine for them for it forever. Might be able to get these up to a redeem quality. It's not the hardest thing to do. Definitely nowhere near as annoying as the community centre by the looks of it, but there could be more of it, like these things in future. Hello, kid. Welcome in. I hit up the furniture store. Oh, I feel drafty now. Put the top back on. Alright, let's get these processed. We're gonna need to fit this mayonnaise machine in somewhere. Could put another beehive up there and then move the mayonnaise machines down here. Potentially. Get that on a go there. I love that the quality carries over to the artisan product. That's a really nice change. Got honey here. Gold quality fairy rose honey. Might use that for the festival. Hello, Turin, Karen. We are one being. We did do the fusion dance, so both are valid. we did the permanent fusion dance. We used the earrings. Oh, we got beer as well. Anybody want a beer? Just hand out some imaginary beers to everybody. Gold quality beer. Something really satisfying about having gold quality artisan products. I really like it. It's a really cool idea. Put the gold quality in there. We'll sell the others. Hit the furniture store up next. 'Cause I want to get like walls and flooring to make a path with. Maybe lampposts as well. Take your pick. I'm pretty open with it. This is going to be a thing with me when I start dressing more feminine more regularly. And people are like, he's over there, trying to misgender me. I'll be like, right. I think non-binary people are in this weird grey area where we have like have the power to confuse people incredibly. It's like, she's over there. And I'd be like, hi. I am all pronouns. You can't stop me. I am every pronoun. At least that's my take on it. That's not every non-binary person's take on it. Where are we going? Furniture store. It's not the furniture store. I love that he's got his own portrait now. Alright, so here's the gaming selection, of which I have most of the items. I don't have the gaming arcade. Well, this gaming carousel, I don't think. I don't think I've used any of the lampposts yet, so I'll just grab a few of them. I'm not sure if I got many gaming plants. They're pretty cool looking. Or any of these seahorses. Gaming only has this as a kind of flooring. Just don't call me late for dinner. What flooring would be good? This one might be good. Regal stone path. I think this grass flooring could be useful, so I'm going to get a bunch of that. Can I shift click that? Doesn't look like it. That's annoying. I don't know, get about 60 of them. What about, do they have wool? Don't know, that's not right, quite what I'd like for a wall. White flower glass, oh that's nice. White square path. Some of them. Never know. So this is the only wall type that there is at the moment. That's disappointing. Oh no, there's this one, Regal Stone. None of these really match with the gaming theme though. As we look at the gaming theme by here, we've got these lovely chunky bits of like Mario or Sonic-esque landscape, and I'm thinking, well, that should be a wall. Oh, that's right. I can get a hedge wall at a certain level of foraging, I believe. I don't know what level it is, but I can get a hedge wall. So if I do a buttload of foraging, that'll help. I think cutting down trees counts as foraging. We need to do plenty of that. I swear, like, I walk around mostly looking cis all the time and nobody talks to me. I've got that tall guy don't talk to me kind of appearance going on. Like, I intimidate people really easily, even though I'm not even trying. I didn't buy any of that. Fucking hell. Didn't buy any of that. I don't like that. Like, I've already clicked it and it's not like counting as purchased. I guess they want you to trying to help you avoid spending too much money or something. I don't know. God damn you. I love these trees and get more of those. Look at that. See how quickly your money goes down? It's ridiculous. Really expensive element. Oh, that's nice. Mind a couple of them. Give me the grass. I'm going to try out this floor as maybe the main flooring. See how we go. Whether they'll change the actual pricing in this, I don't know, but it's very expensive at the moment. Definitely seems to be like a big part of what you're working towards in this game. Look at that, 150 grand spent on that stuff. Look at this. Oh, it's very big. That's pretty cool. I'd want that more of an angle though than I would just straight horizontal, I think. Yeah, decorating is gonna steal your life in this one, I reckon, folks. Yes, that works. Look at that. I feel like I'm entering the Mushroom Kingdom. And then maybe this on the sides. Well, we're getting somewhere. Not a bad start. That's great. Maybe these, yeah, maybe these trees instead of those. This is great. I absolutely love how vivid these decorations are. They're worth the money in a sense because you're gonna have a huge impact on your own farm when you implement them, you know? Look at that. I love that. Randomly put this guy in the middle. We sort of need to map out a path first with the cheaper material. In order to figure out what we're doing, because path comes... It looks like we can't do curves with the path though, which is disappointing. How do these lights look? I haven't used any of these yet. They're basically lightsabers, aren't they? Be nice if you could sit in these Pokeballs. Doesn't look like you can yet. Actually, which way do we want him to face? Not that way. I noticed that the thumbnail looks like it's bugged out. Before it came, when I was looking at the live stream page, I think it's showing the wrong thumbnail. It's just showing people in bikinis. But you know, hey ho, we can look at people in bikinis.
Don't tell me to play anything other than Stardew, Turin.
want it to like meander, like around, like. I guess that's not too Mario stylish though, if it doesn't go straight. I have to do like a hard turn by here, go around there. Let's do some land clearing. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna slap out the other stuff I bought. Might as well chuck them down, see what they look like. Oh, well, that's cute. Yeah, accidentally luring people in with the loot. Slap them down and get a good look at them. Doing some yard work. Oh, someone's always trying to make me do a job for them. My family don't understand what streaming is, by and large. Even Chib's a boomer when it comes to streaming. Did somebody say lewd? Yeah, I think so. Talking about how for some reason the thumbnail looked like it was bugging out and showing the wrong thumbnail. Showing the bikini thumbnail. Just saying it here, I might end up being the person who provides the lewd mods for Carl Island. It'll be me. I'll be responsible. Don't know why I've like outed myself like that, but you know. I think I jokingly said to somebody, it'll be like on Nexus mods under not Turin. Hi everyone, I'm not Turin, and here's my mods. Alright, we'll top up the cash again. Because this stuff is ridiculously expensive. Spent 150 grand on that. It's literally building Nintendo land here in a way, so we sort of need to have this come down, zigzag that way. Let's have a look at the farm on the whole. This is a mess. This is a goddamn mess. If we build the path first, that'll be like... That'll be what we... Obviously this will be a sort of like... Change the wall design and whatever's on the floor and decorate around the machinery. But we're going to have a huge like machinery area for processing stuff. If we limit the crop area to here... You can just go crop crazy in this, but like the amount of time it would take you to plant it all until we get some sort of... I do believe you will get a helper at some point that could do stuff for you. I think the giants start coming to help you on the farm. Until then, limiting myself to a growing patch by there. Like we could just have our artisan area. Big path that swings down. And then maybe have the orchard area by here instead of over here. Like we'll move that out of the way. And go straight down and like down to the exit. That'll be cool. And then we can everything will just segue off of the main path then. This would cost you an absolute fortune and a shitload of game time if the prices remain this high. This will be a gigantic project for you. You'll have endless amounts of time to try and perfect your farm. And of course there's a shed load of different styles to use as well. So everybody's farms will look drastically different. I think we'll just start by clearing the bottom of the farm out. I believe I got a shed load of stone, so I can use the cheaper stone flooring to map my way through. To begin with. Let's go and get it. These are nice. Where are we to? Stone chest, resources, crafted. How many of those can I make? I've got like 4,000 stones. So I think we're going to be alright, folks. I think we might have enough paving. Well, the game does not like that. It doesn't like you going buck wild with it with the stone making. I needed to get my foraging skill up anyway, so this will be perfect. I only want to get rid of the trees that are going to be in the way, because I like to naturally include trees in the design of the farm. They are the lungs of the planet, after all. Oh, a truffle. Well, they've changed that now to make it more obvious there's a truffle on the ground. They've just added that in. I can't get over how hot my model actually looks in game now, because before I never liked it that much, but now I'm like, now I look hot. I love it. I'm happy. It was like my last problem with Coral Island. I couldn't get a look that I liked, but now I'm happy. Hey, you chubby little pigoo. Chib will be visiting me soon. Just in time to make it if 1.6 comes out soon. When is it supposed to drop? June, isn't it? Maybe Chib will still be here. Chib's not very well though, so if Chib gets better, maybe gets Chib on in some of the edited videos I've got planned coming up. Alright, let's clear the way. Make way! I'm gonna have to get pants like this RL. Kind of like harem style, bunched up at the bottom. Very nice. And the top as well. I'm gonna end up being I'm pretty much like a goth at heart anyway, so I'm gonna end up looking like a goth girl. RL. I don't need the Stardew has disciplined me to do this. I don't need to move like that. Goddamn Stardew and your one tile policies. Yeah, Chip's got pneumonia at the moment in her lungs. Unfortunately, she's having a rough time, and she's traveling as well. She's got important things to do back in the UK. Well, they have important things. I always forget that Chip's non-binary as well. So the path is going to go straight through the trees here, so we'll act like that's not here and just build around it. The gaming highway. I don't know if we want to go super straight to begin with, but I need some sort of blueprint. So Chib is very poorly at the moment. Ew! You can actually make people kill their pets? Oh no. That's not cool. Minus 2 out of 10 for me. I swear bacon is so overhyped. Bacon's freaking crap in my books. Never liked it when I did eat meat. It was like, oh god, this is gross. Gammon I didn't mind. But, bacon, blah. Well, I have no idea how long it's going to take for them to get better, because like pneumonias can be quite a serious problem. But they're on antibiotics and whatnot, so. Plus they'll be back in Britain where healthcare is free, so if they need any more healthcare, it won't cost them a fortune. Bacon is not the life force of the universe. It's an absolutely overhyped crap mutilation of an animal. Disgusting. It's like if people want to go, oh, burgers, chicken sandwich or so, I'll be like, yeah, I get where you're coming from, but bacon is just, it's mostly just like this stringy bit of fat. Or you've got to cook it to hell and back until it's unrecognizable and crispy. At that point, you might as well be eating something else. You've got to absolutely nuke a piece of flesh in order to make it edible. It's just like, what's the point? Could just be eating bacon flavored crisps at that point. It's terrible for your health. Pigs are incredibly intelligent animals. They have the intellect, on average, of 3-year-olds. Vastly more intelligent than any animal that we've domesticated. Absolute tragedy to turn to eat them. Bad for your body, bad for the animal. Nothing good about bacon. Aside from like the flavor of like salty crispiness, which you can replicate in many other ways, it's just like no. What was this? How many is this? Is this too wide? We've got this super highway running through the farm. It's not wrong. It's absolutely 100% fact. Bacon is bad for you. Pigs are way too intelligent to be eaten. And it's really, really bad for your body. There's only facts here. We're not talking about taste preference, but like, you know. Taste preference you can argue with, but like, I'm talking about whether or not it's even, like, good. And it's not. What I'm getting at is you can replicate the texture and taste of bacon in so many different ways. Like, I get a lot of plant-based bacon. I don't even like that. But that can get close to being a replacement, but even then I'm like, why bother? It's not really an efficient way to eat something, like very thin rations of something that you have to absolutely nuke in a frying pan. It's like, it's not really. Unless you're eating like really big pieces of bacon. Like Canadian bacon, I think is a lot thicker. I think it's just a bit pointless really. I needed more stone. It'll never be enough. Right, so where's the... I like this now. This is really helping to sort of like figure out the lay of the land. So we don't want to go this far over. So we're headed into Artisan Town. Well, I think that's a highly philosophical answer. Not everybody believes living is suffering. I certainly don't. I think it's wildly insane that we try to position really odd rules and restrictions on ourselves in life. When we're essentially clinging on for dear life to a big mud ball. It's flying around a big gas giant. We're like literally hanging onto a tennis ball that's just being swung around in a circle, and we think we can rationalize reality in ways of like, if you're born with a penis, you must dress this way. If you're born with a vagoosh, then you must dress this way. And you're like, what? Why? Doesn't make any sense. I was reading, randomly came across a conversation online the other day where somebody was saying, it's really dumb that we tell men not to wear skirts, because skirts are like way better for people with penises. Like, it's just way more comfortable. We're the ones that should be wearing skirts. And somebody chimed in and they were like, yeah, the Scots were right all along. And then someone else popped in and was like, yeah, but the Scots did that so they could hide extra knives. And then one of the other people was like, the Scots were still right. They knew what was going on. Hide more knives. I mean, in a lot of Asian countries, people wear robes. I absolutely hate jeans. I've gotten to the point now where I'm just like, ever since the pandemic, I'm like, I'm never putting on a pair of jeans again. Get away from me. Don't touch me. I think I'm just gonna be like me. It's gonna be dresses and sweatpants. People are gonna have to put up with that. Formal occasion, I'll be there in a dress. You ain't making me wear pants anymore. No! Vagoosh. Vagoosh and a penis. My vagoosh! Oh! I don't know why people love bacon so much. I think it's just a stereotype. I think like if you really sat down with bacon, you'd be like, hang on, I don't like this that much. Maybe if somebody cooks it really well and puts it in a burger. But if I had to eat only this, I think I'd be really disappointed. Every day. Especially with the intense heart attack I'd end up having. It's like I went to a formal event for the first time since the pandemic had happened. Family member's birthday. We went to a pub which had a really good restaurant attached to it, and like eating out here is a bit different. The quality of food that we get is really good just naturally. I don't know if I shared it on the Discord, but we had like a Sunday dinner, which is like kind of a traditional kind of food thing to have on a Sunday over here. And it looked really gourmet. Ow. It looked really gourmet, but it wasn't. And I had to dress up, and I just, you know, I'd gained weight from the pandemic, just a little bit. So I had like these drainpipe jeans and like this kind of fashionable pseudo polo shirt. Wasn't on the money polo shirt. It was like made of a different kind of material. And I was like, I look like somebody's dad. I don't like this. So uncomfortable in it. That's what women ain't telling us. These dresses, they hide a multitude of sins. You can look fantastic in a dress. You were wondering about that? Thinking about that 2 hours ago? I think the problem is, obviously a lot of people are like, oh, they don't get this. And then we get the bigots that are really against it, or like completely lost their minds over it. And people tend to pick on people in the early stages of their investigation into their gender. They tend to be like, oh, you just look like a hairy dude in a dress. And they'd be like, what people don't seem to understand is, they're trying to figure it out because nobody's shown them how to do it most of the time. And that's why somebody who's transitioning or non-binary might just not look right to you, because they might just not know what they're doing. And they're just trying. And I've nearly killed myself with exhaustion. Oh dear. Can I eat this cheese? Wow, that did not give me much energy, did it? Just ate a huge block of cheese. Apparently they could hide more knives that way. I don't know how that works. I mean, this was just people having a conversation online. I have no idea if this is factually accurate or not. But what I was getting at is, like, I'm the kind of person who's pays attention to female fashion, that has dressed up female characters for years. And I'm not the kind of person that's going to go out with a gut and a really tight pair of jeans, trying to wear like a vest top or something and like just not really look feminine. If I want to look feminine, I'm just gonna be like super snooty about it, make sure I'm absolutely passing before I even bother. And then if anybody's like, hey, you're a man, I'll be like, hey, taste my fist. No. I'll do that bit. Just randomly knocking people out. Be like, you realize I'm still 6'3" and bigger than you, right?
Oh, man.
It's like, nope. I'm actually not a man.
You're not a woman. Yeah, you're right. I'm not a woman. I'm scared.
I bet you are. I don't think I'd want to hide knives in that particular area. That's why I was like, okay, is this person making a point or not? I really need to change that centerpiece. That's not good. I'm going to have a lot of adventures of experimenting with my gender because like when it comes to being a non-binary person, at any point, if you're like, hey, this ain't working, you can go back to what you're good at. You know, what you're comfortable wearing. And like, it'd be like, well, you're wearing a dress the other day. And you'd be like, yeah. And you'd be like, you're gay. And I'd be like, you trying to ask me out on a date or... It's a very weird way to do it. I did that to somebody when I was playing Overwatch once. They absolutely shit the bed. They didn't know what to do. This guy was like... He was being a toxic dickhead in a match. And he started calling me old and stuff. And calling me an old man. And I was like, oh, so you're into daddies, are you? Is this your way of trying to get me on a date? You want me to be your daddy? You want me to come over and clap your cheeks? He was like, oh, no, no, no. Like, you can just tell me if you want to kiss, you know. No, I don't want to look homophobic. But I also don't want to look like I'm into this. Help me. No. Wah! I don't know if I need to keep a papaya, so I'm gonna go and have a look at the shrine. Years ago, was not sure about dress I had. Woman was turned away. Held my dress up thinking she would wear this. Then he turned around. He looked fantastic in his... What? I don't think I can understand what you're saying. You weren't sure about a dress that you had. There was a woman that they turned away. I held my dress up thinking she could wear this. I'm not sure what you're saying there. It sounds like a good story though. Scott's had the right idea. Come on, if you need a piss, you just whap up your kilt. Off you go. We need to start wearing dresses. We need to start wearing robes. We need to get out of these jeans. They're not good for our testicles. I've entered this stage in my life where like I just so easily hurt my testicles that I have to be so careful. I can't be like squashing myself. Oh, I see what you mean. You saw a guy in the laundry. Right, you had no idea. Yeah. I'm with you now. Alright, it's festival day, so we've got to get prepped for this. And we've even got extra... The farm is starting to look very chaotic with all these different things on it. But hopefully by the end of the stream we'll have some sort of basis. Blueprint at least. We're getting there. So we're going to go from here. We're going to start here. We're going to go up a little bit. We're going to veer this way. Then we can connect to the main path over here and we're going to go up. And that's going to be like the backbone of the farm, basically. No matter what happens after that. I'm thinking we're going to have an orchard on this side for all the different kinds of trees. And then we're going to have the main growing area over here. Right, let's get our shit together for the festival. That's why she's Mummy Karen. What? So would you, Karen, be a dommy, daddy, mummy, maybe tinge of dominatrix? In what context? As a character? As a character, I'll stick my Robo Fist up your ass for the right price. Sure. Not sure of the context there. Hi Hexus, welcome in. Right, so what do we take into this? Got a lot of choices in here. Swap everything in here at the moment. Oh, I need to clean this inventory. I've got too much crap in here. Get in there. Need a clear head. Let's name this one. I got Geode's box at the top of the farm as well, but this one could be Geode's as well. No, would I, like, in that situation, I'd probably be dominating them just because it was more replicable to them. Like, they kept saying I was an old dude, so I was just implying I was going to be a hairy old dude that was going to come over and be their daddy, because they seemed to be desperate to believe I was, like, this older daddy figure. Totally backfired on them. They usually expect somebody to just say gay slurs and stuff at them. They don't expect somebody to be like, sounds like you want to make out, boy. Let's go. Like, they're not used to it. This guy was a complete asshat. He had no point to make. He was just trying to vent, make himself feel better. Alright, let's take our winning selection. I think the audio is way behind on my Switch, so if I take a whole while to respond, I'm either busy with... Yeah, don't worry about it. Gold quality goat cheese. Gold quality... Now this is the interesting thing. Unlike Stardew, it does not have to be... You can't take fossils and things to this. It's gotta be produce. Like, I don't think wool counts, for example. Gold quality fairy rose. So it doesn't matter, these are 3 artisan items. Just matters that they're different, I believe. Gold quality mayonnaise. I'm just going to take a whole host of stuff just in case I'm wrong and I can't use multiples or something like that. Let's make sure they're all gold quality. Get back here. I was different once. Were you? No shit. Wasn't everybody? Gotta stack these in a satisfying way, otherwise I'll be unhappy. I've got 2 fairy rows. I don't need 2. We're fairly certain we won't be able to use the large wool cloth. Just gonna let the animals out. Get out of here, you country bumpkins. Whatever, Valinor. If you think you're never gonna change, oh boy, is change gonna find you. Your hair will fall out one day. For example. I think today I might play some Harvest Moon. Gonna play some new Core Keeper. Why is my chat not getting any higher? Have you noticed this? Like, we've had a lot of chat, but for some reason it's not, like, moving up the board. What's going on here? My chat bot... Oh my god, that's why. This is dumb. I need to fix this. Shameful. Right, we need to get the width right without it being squashed. Well, that's length, so we didn't need that. Haha! It's a pain in the ass trying to get this right. Change will find you. Oh, this could go faster. Come on. So that's 800. Looks a bit too squashed. 900. What is this malarkey? Why is it doing this? How annoying. Right, so reset it like that. Welcome to live stream editing. Oh, this is derpy. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this properly after the stream. Why you don't work properly? God damn it. How much... like I said, the annoying thing is, trying to figure that out, the text chat out, off stream is not possible. Because YouTube doesn't allow you to have any sort of text popping up there offline. So it's like, how am I supposed to get that right? I don't know. That's going to be a nightmare for this stream anyway. Alright. I have to ignore my goofy chat. Wonder why that wasn't going up the side there. I'm going to have to work on that. Figure that out. Is the festival up here today? Yes. But it is at 7 o'clock. We're gonna go get a new bug net. And we'll speed up time a little bit. Get that 7 o'clock round fat. You're right, Mr. Mayor?
I wish someday somebody would create a warm fizzy drink with dried pumpkin in it.
Isn't that kombucha? Let's buy some. What do you mean it's not open? God damn it. Nothing's ever open. Hey Yuri, how you doing? A pine sphinx. Gold quality one. Already done it. Whoa, look at that pose. That was a good pose. Is my chat just not working at all now? Quick chat, spam stuff.
God damn you, chat box.
It's not doing anything. It's just decided to die now. Oh, there we go. There it is. It's come in. I think the only thing we can do, really, if it's going to be annoying, is go like that. Have it run down the side like that. And turn that off. Spam more, everybody. Fill that box up. Spam that box to the top, everybody. One time you're allowed to spam, get out of jail free.
What do you need on this board here? Why do you want a plant? You're a child. Or you want a flower?
Fill up that box, chat. I just realized what I've asked for. Is it going? Is it moving? Just do numbers instead. Then you're technically saying something different every time. I'm gonna kill this chat box. Oh my god! It's reset itself. That's why it wasn't going to the top. Wow, this is like freak. What's going on with that door? Why are you opening my door? Get out of here! There we go. That should be enough now, everybody. Thank you, Lord Valinar. Why is it like this? That's width. It has like no balancing measures to like make sure it stays. It's very awkward. It's like I need to find a tutorial on it to get it right. Like, this is actually how you size it correctly, otherwise it looks stupid. Right, well, I'm just going to shove that little box version by there for the time being. Until I fix that out in my own time. That'll have to do. It'll have to be a little cube up there. Until I figure that out, because that's very annoying. A lot easier to sort that out on Twitch than it is on YouTube. For some reason. Yes, that was very helpful. Thanks. Throw some mixed seed down, why not? Oh, probably because you don't have sprinklers on that side. That's why. Spladoosh. Right, I want me a new net to match all my other shiny silver tools. You found a torn page in a journal. I actually quite like the way that the chat box looks up there, actually. Might just keep it that way. It's a lot lighter on the eyes, I think. Wow! I didn't realize they had these in the game now. This is crazy. I can get a master bug net. Don't mind if I do. And a master fishing net. God damn, we shiny now. What do you do with the old one though? Sorry to complain, I wish I could take a nap. But I have to make lunch now. I've already taken 2 of my wakey pills. Just drink a load of coffee and just have a terrible coffee attack or whatever they called. Coffee overdose. Wonder if this has been sorted out yet. So what are these? What are they? I just like the way they bunch up at the bottom. And they're like cropped hoodie. Should get a cropped hoodie as well. Basically, I've got one of those sneaky pot bellies that you get when you're a tall lad. Like your fat distributes in a way where you don't look fat, but as soon as you lie down, you've got yourself a nice barrel. Or it only shows up from certain angles, and I'm like, so weight gain kind of sneaks up on you when you're tall. I think when you're a tall lad. So I need to get much slimmer if I want to be wearing crop tops and stuff. Thing is, I also hate the sun. I don't want to be in the sun. Wouldn't mind if someone's sun was in me, but too lewd. Can I delete these? Oh, I hate having the old ones hanging around. Like, can I recycle them? Always in the sun, but no one's sun is in me. That was all over TikTok last year. I absolutely hate the sun now. Like, I'm like, wow. All people I know have like super aged themselves because they've dried themselves out like leather. Like, I'm okay with this. Like, if I wear sun protection, I can tan up fine. It's just the fact that it does incredible damage to your skin and it ages you, and it's not good for you when you're very white. You just don't have protection from it, and like very irresponsible parental figures just let me run around in the sun, and I have so many freckles on my body, like big bulbous freckles on my body from like bodyboarding and being out in the sun, and I'm just gonna have to pay a fortune now to have them all removed. Like, I've got one on my face I want removed. Bloody stupid generations before us just drying themselves out like jerky in the sun. Turning themselves into, like, leather bags. Eating bacon. Drinking, smoking, doing every drug under the sun. They're like, by the time they get to 60, they're like, "Ha! You'll be like this when you're 60. I'm like, mate, I'm nearly 40 and I still look 20. What's going on? You did something wrong. Oh, why do I have to put up with these tools? I don't want them. I'm done with them. Like, I should be able to like sell them or recycle them or something. What it is, they're too afraid people will lose their tools, so they won't give you the ability to get rid of them. Look at this magnificent fishing rod. Wow, that doesn't look shiny and purple. What bug net? Ah, I guess they didn't change the in-game models just yet then. Just to the point where I wear quite large hats when I go out, and I think I'll probably start taking an umbrella with me. I don't care what people say about me. I will go out in the sun, but I will not fry. No more. I would like to live for as long as possible with as little pain as possible. Well, this fishing rod definitely... so each fishing rod allows you to actually fish further, because the first rod only went up to 3. The rod I had went up to 4, and this master one goes up to 6. So it affects the kind of fish you can actually get, by the looks of it. Not that it really matters in this little pond, but in the ocean that'll matter. It's a different zone to catch things from. I love how cute I look in this game now. Nailed the look. Do I need to donate these at all? Oh, we can donate the shrimp. Donate your shrimp! Yeah, so big live streams to look for me in the future is going to be our next Stardew Valley expanded updates, probably the next update to Coral Island when this one actually officially releases and it's like working and polished and everything. I'll probably do a stream on that. But next up I'm going to work on my Twitch streaming setup so I can, that's all nailed and polished, so I can start jumping on there more often and working on my Twitch presence. And then it's back to video editing, just in time for the arrival of 1.6. The video editing will return. I've got a whole new plan for the next arc of the Joja Farm story. It's all going to be about the Pierre continuum. Eagle-eyed Joja Farm watchers will have seen 2 Pierres turn up at some point and tranquilize a very angry Lewis who was about to try and get revenge on Hamish. I'm like, oh, this is opened? Oh my god. They even tell me it opened, game. Oh look, and there's the desert region that we're going to have access to in the future. Oh, so that's neat. I didn't even have to complete the pillar to unlock this area. That's great. This is where the pandas were hanging out. Oh, and I've got a teleport open now as well. Sweet. Progression. Progress. Pogression. Come here. I caught a wasp. I got a tiger barb and a shrimp. Fish that I had not collected before. Let's have a fish up this creek. .6 is going to be fun. He always gives us something. Like we've seen a lot of fixes, so now it's like I feel like it's if he adds anything, it's going to be like pure content. this time round. A lot like Ginger Island was like pure content. I think he scrubbed up to the game to look the way that he wants it to look. So I think we're just gonna see just improvement on like upscaling core mechanics, like maybe better buildings. You never know, might do better buildings. I know Flash is doing artisan buildings from the teaser they dropped. We might be seeing better buildings. Hey folks, how you doing? That's cute. Jumping in the leaves. What's this? It's a rock. Almost in time for the festival now. Hey, how you doing, Anne? Talking about building a community garden. Hi, Yuri. How you doing, baby? I got anything to give you? I'm saving everything for the contest. Would you like would you like my big fat nut? It's a gold quality fat nut, Yuri. Enjoy it. Flash tweeted about his next update to Stardew Valley Expanded, which looked like it was going to add a lot of new animals, artisan buildings and products. This is all new tools coming with the upgraded modding system. So I think that'll be coming out at 1. I'm going to be very busy when 1.6 comes out. I'm going to have so much work to do. Plus it's going to be the hottest time of year as well, so thanks for that, Concern Tape. I'm gonna have to get a ceiling fan installed, I tell you. You can get really good LED ones now. You don't have to have like super expensive fitted ones anymore. Right, can we get this show on the road now? Oh, so it doesn't do the fancy intro because I've been before. But I want to hear the music anyway, so I'm gonna turn the game music back on. Like so. And get our Spotify soundtrack off. New update for V Rising. Haven't heard of that. You're in my spot. What are you talking about, Leah? In the city, there's so much light pollution we can barely see the moon. Enjoy it, Karen. You don't see these kinds of things in Tokyo. Lift up your dress. Lift your dress up. Show me the things that I can't see right now. What am I saying? Oh, hang on. Oh, what's going? My setup went a bit weird then, for a second there. I saw that. Is Sabble Bobble working? I don't remember how to do it. Press A or D arrow key to move to the space to eat the apple. Okay. It's not how apple bobbing works, but okay. Give me the gold, give me the gold. Got stunned. Soundbox, survival, crafting. You're of course, you're a vampire. Alright, what are we dropping off? Right, so we need 6 items. And we could use the large wool, so that's cool. So I'm definitely put the aged coffee in, because I know that's like incredibly expensive. The fairy rose has got to do well as well. The goat cheese has got to do good. Pumpkin. I think we'll go with the wool. And the golden mayo. I reckon that'll do us fine, that will. Yeah, I think I have a game suggestion section on the Discord. If not, just drop a link to it in the general chat over there. I can have a look at it later. Oh, I like the way it's shown all the gold quality badges. But they don't have in-game models yet. You pufferfish folks got anything to say? Propaganda is not available at the moment. Shop is here though. Oh, look at this. Buy a ton of fertilizer. Yeah, why not? I am loaded. Slashed prices on things. A pear sapling is for fall or winter. Yeah, why not?
A moon cake? To the moon, Betty. Give me those moon cakes.
No point. Is the stream chugging it, or is it me? Something's happening to my setup, isn't it? What's going on? Is Spotify being a dick? Something's making me chug. Why are we chugging? Everything's gone chuggy. Give me a second here. I think we're back. We're back! We appear to be back. I don't know what the hell just happened there. Internet just dropped. Everything went crazy. The game still looks like it's chugging as well. My setup looks like it's chugging. What has happened? Everything's moving slow-mo on my Streamlabs end. Is it chugging on your guys' end? If I move around? My Streamlabs is like showing everything like really like high frame droppy for some reason. No, it looks like we're back to normal. Why is it all chuggy on my end then? Oh, it just looks like it was just by the tree there or by the lake. Oh, so that might just be in the game. Oh, it gets... Oh, yeah, yeah. Run over here and it starts going, ha! Alright, let's get out of this festival. It seems to be like doing weird stuff.
Look at this guy.
Oh, nice picture. He does the TV show about farming.
Yeah, it's finally time for the main event. Huge thanks for all of your contributions, folks. To my right, representing Starlet Town, is Karen. She's been awarded a total of Harvest Point, which nets them the rank of Harvest Rank. This is not finished content. To my left, representing Beluga Bay, is Dollar Rival. They're being awarded a total of Harvest Point, which nets them the rank of Harvest Rank.
The scoring. Diversity plus 20.
Yes, I won. Well, we all have to start somewhere, right, folks?
What? I won, you old dickbag! Why do you keep saying I lost? What do you mean I lost? Oh, this has been like this. Everyone's been saying this on the Discord. For some reason, it doesn't matter if you win, you still lose. It's really annoying. I literally won, you ass bag. Oh my god, what an ass bag. Quite literally won that. Can I steal their stuff? No. Oh man, am I pissed? Alright, let's get out of this festival. Just gonna chug when I go over here again, isn't it? Chug, 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 chug. See, it's not chugging on my end, but it's chugging on the stream playing back for some reason. It's very weird. It's not chugging by here. Will it chug if I do the mini game? Smash the pumpkin. Yeah, this looks like it's chugging for you guys. Don't know why. Not chugging for me though. I'll just quickly do this game. Oh, I can dash as well. Sweet. Bear with me for the chugginess. This is clunky. Why is it so clunky? Why you make this so clunky? This definitely doesn't feel very finished. Okay, that is not finished. Right, let's get out of here. Super tanking the whole stream setup for some reason. There we go. We're out of that nightmare now. We can finally sell this incredibly expensive stuff. Actually, I want to turn that into aged goat cheese. keep that. Keep that. We can turn that into honey. And the aged coffee, finally. Dollar rival. Damn you, dollar rival! Right, let's age up this. We can make fermented goat cheese. Lovely! You got any more goat cheese? Yes. Let's ferment the shit out of this stuff. Only thing as a vegan that I truly miss is cheese. But vegan cheese is getting a lot better, so it's not that hard anymore. I buy a lot of pretty dope cheeses. It just doesn't melt right. So melted cheese just ain't the same when you're a vegan. But it's not that hard to live with. I just sprinkle non-melted cheese on things instead. If it means you don't have to make a cow pregnant for a lifetime, it's kind of worth it. It's pretty worth it. Alright, we're going to hand these fish in. We're going to put... Where am I keeping my seeds? Oh, in this one. Just call this one the seeds chest. So it wasn't Spotify. I blame Spotify, and it wasn't Spotify. So now we can get Spotify back for some sweet tracks. Let's get to it. Museum babies? Yes. Let's keep that mooncake on me for food. And the fairy rose can go back in there. We can sell most of this stuff now because we're only keeping it for the fair. It might be more viable for me to make pumpkin juice. I'm going to try that out. Let's get some gold quality pumpkin juice. See what that makes money wise. Pumpkins. Can go and yeet these fish in right now. Why not? Getting back to the whole topic of transphobic people making fun of people who don't pass. Non-binary people are often hairy as fuck anyway, because, like, we embrace both sides of the spectrum. It's just, like, I really don't like the way that, like, right-wing extremists or, like, TERFs have just basically just sort of identified the whole idea of it being a fallacy on the idea that a trans woman doesn't pass perfectly. Because I'm like, dude, have you seen what some women look like rocking around here? They look like Shrek's left nut. Like, just because you're a woman doesn't mean you're going to look like a model, you know? Get in there, fishies. Jeez, some of the women in my town? God damn it. I just want to hit them with a flamethrower. But I'm not allowed to do that. I just have to tolerate their existence. No yeeting fish. I'll do what I want. I'll yeet fish. I'll eat fish at you. You just look left and outside your window. With a salmon. Ha! Live salmon. Hey Bish, what are you doing today?
Same thing I do every day.
Try to take over the world?
No, I'm curating my OnlyFans page. Communicating with all the ladies I like.
But you follow boys on there as well, don't you?
What?
Never mind, Hamish.
It's midnight. Time to run to bed. Ugh.
Ba 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 ba. Does anybody want to test the Australian Karen push-to-talk donation system? Bearing in mind, you could just donate $1 or whatever your currency is. I have a fish called a grouper. Very nice. For a moment there, I thought it said groper. Right, now we can get back to designing the farm. That palaver with the festival just went down.
Oh no, my phone battery. No.
No, it's just the stream link below. Just the stream link. It's better than Super Chat because you don't get any additional transactions as far as I'm aware. In any way, shape or form. Find it a link for the description. Super Chat brings up all the different characters singing. And Australian Karen is only the link below the stream. Generally, it's for like if we have like a busy stream and somebody really wants to get a message across, you know? It's so much easier to see these things on Twitch than it is on YouTube. So I'll probably have Australian Karen over there as well. I need to switch to predominantly doing most of my streaming on Twitch. It's just that I was still figuring out what I was doing on Twitch.
Test.
Was that it? Just one test. Thank you for the £161. I'm guessing that might have been $2 for you, Lord Valor. Test. Test. So I picked the resting bitch face Karen because it's very effective. Just her popping up saying test and then just staring at us. That was pretty good. Test. I'm dying. Test. I can't test that on my end because I can't give her any text without spending my own money to give myself own money. She sounds like she works anyway, so she works hard for the money. What the hell? I didn't want to eat that. Oh my god. Hope you enjoyed the milk.
I want milk, I want mommy.
Alright, we don't really need to do any more farming because we're all about the building. Let's clear some trees, boyos. Test. Where did you go, Pavs? I need more Pavs. Looks like we got a longer one. But now she's not saying anything. What? I can see the message, but she's not saying anything. Oh, this is something that can happen with text-to-speech. If you say too much, sometimes they won't say... Let me see if I can get it to work. No, she don't like it. I realized I should have put more text in the last one. Let's try it again with round 2 electric boobaloo. Put another. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe she censored it because you said boob. This is very annoying. This is. We don't want to be spending like loads of money to see if this works. Well, we know she'll say test. We know that much. It might be because you said boob. That's my only guess there. Like she censored it. Axis, we all know you're rich. How about you just send individual $1 to us and write a novel? Tell us a story through Karen. I'm joking. Axis is not rich. Rich of heart, but not rich of money. Oh, I can actually go right up to the edge here. Sweet. Why doesn't that look... That looks really uneven and unsatisfying. Oh no, why have they done it like that? Oh, I heavily disapprove of that. Why have they done this? Why? I can't believe you've done this. You've ruined my whole plan. Oh, that's not cool. That looks horrid and uneven. Right, I guess the entrance is going to start away from the entrance by here then, because they haven't done it symmetrically. Yeah, she probably censored it because of boob. Oh, I didn't want to build this way, did I? God damn. My internet is having a time today. I love how we're like been streaming for like over a year on this channel, like really consistently, and like for some reason today my internet is just shit in the bed, like wild. Alright, so how we do? Why would they do this? I have to have this horribly uneven entrance now. We're gonna need a lot of stone, Bobby. Bring this one home. I guess I've kind of fixed it, but it's still a little bit unsatisfying to look at. We know that women don't need to pay. Where do you think we live, Mars? Guys are horny on Maine. Women are horny on Maine too, they're just like more scorned for it. And with men being like told to jump at every opportunity, it's not like it's very hard to find a partner. Guys are like, you want to bang? They're like, heck yes I do. Women are like, are you a psychopath? And the answer is usually yes. I have seen so many creepy dudes over the years, like getting into new relationships and being absolute train wrecks of human beings. I've never ever gotten over this like kind of mini social experiment that I sort of took upon myself. I had this job that I had immediately after university, and it was a bit of a piss take job because it was like a government funded thing where it was like, let's get the kids into work type of thing. Hugely scammy, but at least they paid you like minimum wage. I was working in this place with someone who was about, I think she was about 5 years younger than me. So she would probably, and we both got given busy work jobs to do. I didn't even know what she did most of the day, to be honest. I was making promotional material, and she was so into me. She was just like really wild for me. Like threw her phone number into my phone and stuff, but I just wasn't into her. Not because I thought she was ugly or anything, it's just like we weren't vibing as people. But she kept coming at me in the weirdest ways possible. Rather than be direct and be like, hey, do you want to go on a date or something? Which I might have said yes to and given her more of an opportunity. She would just do stuff like come and sit in the room while I was working and just like stare at me aggressively because I was sat there reading a book instead of doing any work, as if I was doing something wrong. Like and I'm like, yeah, I'm waiting for this to render, so I don't have anything to do right now. Why are you in here staring at me because I'm reading a book? Yeah, lots of weird stuff. But anyway, she ended up going out with the only other possible available guy in the workplace, and she acted like she'd found the love of her life, and I'm like, yeah, you didn't just settle for the only available guy in the workplace. What's this? What's going on in chat? Yeah, but Hexes, your family members need to go to work as well. They're not. That's the big problem. You're trying to carry all of them, and they're not pulling their weight, are they? They need to go to work. Gotta earn that dollar. Polyamorous means you should have more money. God damn. In theory, I mean. Not like for definite. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're doing a 5 path, are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6. Oh, so we need to go by here. Rosie got a job. Yeah. Makes sense to have one of them at home. Yeah. Well, I guess you do need a better job then, don't you? They don't pay you enough. They don't give you a promotion. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, so this is a problem. The uneven path has come to ruin our lives. How's it looking? Yeah, it looks pretty good apart from this horrible uneven thing going on down here. Don't know what to do about that. Oh, we got two types of music going on here. Got the lovely evening music track playing. We're starting to get the bare bones of what it's going to look like. I'm really unsatisfied with this entrance here, but I might be able to decorate it up to fix that problem. We need more walls by here. Do we have more walls? It might not be the wall, probably not the walls we're going to settle on for the finished effect, but you need that. This is my technique for building that I used in Stardew, which is, you know, you're going to map it out with the cheaper material first. I don't know, we'll just have it come all the way down here, just for the sake of it for the time being. Everybody does it differently, I bet. I actually need to move the gate as well, because it's not in line with the crop line. I'll worry about that later. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Well, I'm seeing a lot of numbers here, Hexus, but I'm wondering where's my cut? Where is my cut? How much money are you sending to me? That's what I care about. When are these dollar bills gonna go down my top? Oh yeah, that reminds me, that's gonna have to be a redeem in the future as well. When I get a proper VTuber, when I can afford one, there's like tons of things you can do in the form of redeems and add-ons and stuff, so I have to learn how all that works. It could literally just be like stuffing dollars down my top. Virtual stripper girlfriend, gaff girlfriend, whatever. I'll just leave that open for now. Good thing is I can sort of build in that direction as well. I'm just carrying a very large column. You already give me $1.99 per month, and that earns you 10 Turin bucks per month to spend on imaginary Turin related products. Oh, I hate that when you have to stay within minimums to receive certain benefits. Such a piss take. That's why universal basic income is the future, folks. Google that now, VOD watchers. Universal basic income is a currency system in which you get about the average minimum wage just given to you per month. It's just given to you, and you don't get taxed on it, and you can work on top of it. Doesn't matter how rich or poor you are. It's this really progressive system, which is kind of the answer to homelessness and poverty, really. Which should be funded by taxing, of course, the 1%. Being trialed in places near me, it's being trialed in a lot of places in the world. It is the future of society. Imagine if you had $1,000 given to you every month. Just given to you. You could really work on that business that you want to build. No, we're not putting those in there. That's crafting. Well, better look of what's going on with the farm now. So we got our big. So if the orchard's going to be down here, we've got more room to build over here and here for artisans. Like this could actually get extended that way, actually, for artisan, the artisan crafting area. That means you can probably just have lots of decorative things all around, like maybe just grow the trees. Different variety of trees. And this, of course, can be the animal zone. Maybe we'll put a wooden fence around it. Not sure. Ice making? It is a stupid access element of poverty. It's just like, oh, you're not viable for all the things that helped you not be poor anymore. So if you had $1,000 given to you per month, just given to you, I mean, like, I think America would be the last country on earth to implement universal basic income at this point. Just how brutal it is to live there. But like, imagine if you got universal basic. Does the game pause in this menu? I think it paused. You could then do so many things. You could build a business. You could just stay at home with your kid if it was enough money to get by. It's just a better system. It guarantees that people can pay for housing. And they don't have to work that much if they don't want to work that much. It's just a much better system. Obviously, the powers that be don't want that system because then they become less rich. That's all it is, you know? Sorry, my voice to text isn't great. So anyway, Hexus, when are you sending me $500? Your favorite YouTuber cult leader, Turin. Right, what are we doing today? What's the next step? Probably put a fence around the animal area. Clear the trees out there for the time being. I'm just gonna do a quick be right back, folks.
Thank you for purchasing your Joja membership. I will now
Oh, that was
proceed
me.
to
Just
wreck
ignore
the
that.
community center and liquidize the Junimos.
Alright, I'm back. I'm back with my cat Stevie. Why's the chat disappeared? Oh. God damn you, chat box. Stupid chat box. Why have you refreshed? Right, I'm gonna figure that one out. I need a drink, actually. Where's my drink? Wait, my donation thing is being weird as well. Why is it showing Lord Valinar like a ton of different times? Oh, the streaming stuff is so complicated. The chat box has come back now, but for some reason it refreshed. Which is very dumb and annoying. All these technical things you have to figure out, because I've been streaming for the longest time without using any sort of HUD elements or any of this stuff, because I've mostly just streamed on YouTube, and now I want to be on Twitch as well and make things a bit more fancy. It's like, oh, it's very niggledy-piggledy. What's going on with the top donator malarkey? Well, that turns that back to typical unicorns, but that's not accurate. Many things for me to learn about live streaming. Right, where were we? I think these trees are all going to die in the winter, so we'll be able to start a new patch. There. Let's go get some mahogany. Actually, we can make a fence. Couple of gates and a lot of fence posts. Welcome back. Yeah, it reset itself when I went to a different window. I have to figure that one out. I actually prefer it sitting there the way that it is. It's like kind of like better than having the ring around it. I could even potentially make the gaming capture screen even bigger. This is the way I learn how to do stuff, though. I learn by doing. I always learn quite quickly from it. I'm a bit like a Saiyan like that. Get in the fight, get beaten up, come back stronger. The first live stream I ever did in the channel was just horrific, and it was just like Hamish sounded like he was inside of a wind tunnel. I was like, "Hello, everybody." Learn by doing. That's interesting. I know YouTube's weird with it. Like, YouTube is weird. Like, with Twitch, there's virtually no delay. YouTube's got, like, weird. Why YouTube isn't pulling up their bootstrings to do a better job with streaming, I don't know. It's like, it's this whole area. They could totally rival Twitch, but they just don't seem interested. Maybe they're working on it. We don't know about it. Now, immediately, I think that this type of fence actually looks really good with the gaming aesthetic. Lord Valinar, you should be on the board there, but yet my widgets are not working properly. You were on there twice for some reason. That was incorrect. It's meant to only just show one person. The good news is once you get your setup going correctly, you don't really need to change it all that much. So there's that. I think we could have... Let's just get the bear mapped out area for the animal area first before we worry about getting it perfect. The problem is, if I really want to hit it off on Twitch, it's a lot of work. You've got to do a lot of shorts. You've got to do a... The good thing is, if I do shorts for my, or TikToks, as per se, I can actually just post them on the main YouTube channel. But with a PNG tuber model, I don't know if that lends itself to, like, the most... high-end looking kind of like clips. Thing is, I really don't want to be on camera when I'm streaming because I just find it horribly boring. I'm like, hey look, is that person streaming? I'm like, for me it's just not creative enough. Not to knock it when other people do it. It's fine for them, it's just not for me, it's just boring. I want a hot VTuber model. Not to say I wouldn't go on camera one day. Here and there. It's the infamous channel face reveal. Did happen once. Alright, can we get the fence around now? Oh no, I love the fact that I've got this farm view that I can just tab though. Does that seem like enough space for the animals? I feel like that's enough space for them. That new Zelda game just came out, didn't it? I haven't even played the first one. Unfortunately, it's actually too cumbersome to actually switch between them. Wouldn't work very well. I mean, I could play Tears of the Kingdom. I could go and stream that. Like everyone is. I get really confused on Twitch because I'll watch people's streams and I'll totally get why people are enjoying the stream. And I'll be like, yeah, I get it. I get the formula. And then I'll watch someone else's stream. They've got like 1 million followers. And they're just playing a game. And they're just being themselves. And I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Why? And then usually the answer is something simple like, oh, they fancy them. And I'm like, oh, okay. What do you mean I have insufficient funds for that? You mess with me, game. Well, no, I can switch easy. It's just that it's just like, just performance-wise, that wouldn't really make a lot of sense. I'd have to keep pressing buttons all the time to jump between the different characters, and then I'd be limited by the amount of expressions I had as well. I'd have like 4 buttons for my main expressions, and I'd have to press different keys to jump onto a different character. And do they then have extra? It's like I'm playing. It's like I'm playing the piano back here, switching tabs all the time. It's easier if you have VTuber models to do that. You can have one shut the voice reaction and body movements off and idle, and then you just switch the other VTuber model on. So it's easier to puppeteer 2 VTuber models than it is to puppeteer PNG tuber pictures. So everything's easier with the VTuber model. It's just way more costly. Like, for example, if you want to change an outfit, I'd literally just click a button. I could change my outfit, and expressions would be mapped by my actual real life expressions, rather than having to have like hand-drawn expressions for every single expression. Do I have another gate? It's a lot of puppetry for what it's worth, you know. Definitely something I could do in the future. Like if I could afford to have more than one VTuber, I'd just switch between the characters constantly. The problem is I can't really do any of my characters for like an extended amount of time. You can't sort of justify the cost of it. Like even Hamish and Hadley, whose voices I can do quite easily, I just can't stay in character for like a huge length of time. It just doesn't really work. Unless your voice is like almost exactly the same as your resting voice for the character, it's very difficult. A lot of VTubers use voices which are very close to their own voices. Right, so how's that looking? That's grand. And there's something really cool we can actually do in that area, so it doesn't just look like dirt. We can actually use the grass paving and cover the entire area in grass paving. I don't know if I don't know actually. That might mean that trees wouldn't be able to grow in there, but who cares about that? Some gaps in the fence down there. Hello! Probably all pissed off I didn't get to go out. Large duck egg. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. It's like a pain in the ass as it is, just to change expressions with a key. Tap now. Like remembering to do it. I know some people who have VTuber models that still have keybinds for expressions, but like the top tier version now is like stretchy expressions. I just need to save a load of money. You can help, chat. Every donation helps. Even if you're a VOD watcher later. The best way is to become a VIP on the Ko-fi, because that just gives a amount of money rather than you have to come to every stream and yeet money at me. You could just become a VIP on Ko-fi. The stupid thing is, if I had 16,000 followers on Twitch, I'd probably have enough subscribers to like pay for a VTuber model. But because YouTube Live just doesn't appeal properly to the audience, it just doesn't balance out the same way. If you've got about 16,000 followers on Twitch, you've probably got yourself several hundred subscribers. And you probably stream to at least about 200 people regularly. But I've seen channels, I've been looking around, I was looking at this, seeing channels on YouTube where they've got like nearly 1 million subscribers. No, not 1 million, like over 100,000 subscribers. And they've got like 50 people watching them. Wickedy Chickedy get over 100,000 subscribers. She'll have about 100 people or so watching her. It's like a big disconnect between how live reaches the audience on YouTube. I've heard like really big streamers talking about it, how like they didn't find it worthwhile to be on here and stuff like that. I don't care though. I don't do live streams like on YouTube purely for money. They've just been a way for me to stay active when I've just been very burnt out creatively. Do something fun on the channel. And of course give really good boots on the ground coverage when something big comes out for like Stardew Valley. I wish it was better though. I wish they put stronger emphasis on it, because I'd rather just do live streams on the same platform than have to go to Twitch and grind my way along. Alright, let's process these. See, if it were me, I'd have like a live streaming section where you can see the channels that you're a member to or subscribed to would show up first on your live stream page, and then a bunch of suggestions for live stream content or something. They need to do something. If it was me, I'd be getting into it. Quail mayonnaise. No, hi Brute. 54 has long-term laryngitis to save you from... I actually tried that, and it really pissed people off. There was a small period of time where I did a few streams with 54, and I canonically changed his voice, so he sounded like this instead, because it was a voice I could do a lot easier. And people were like, I hate it! I hate this! Are you feeling happy today, Lord Valinar? Did you read that when I touched your goat head? Lewd goat head touching. Live on the Turin channel. I managed to change my name on Twitch to Turin is streaming. And it's like, it's a little bit of an in-house joke. It's like my favorite streamer on Twitch is Barry Kramer. And for the longest time he was called Barry is streaming. But he managed to get Barry back when the big name change shuffle happened. He managed to get Barry. He's only Barry now. So everyone was laughing about the fact that he was now Barry, and I made a joke. I was like screaming. I was like, but I named my child is streaming. And then I decided to change my name to Turin is streaming, and I was like, I have inherited the is streaming name. It was a whole thing. Barry found it funny anyway. Turin is streaming. We'll be streaming at some point. I'm gonna be a very lewd VTuber once I get going, as we've already discussed on today's stream. Donate so much. Booba mode activate. I think what we're gonna do is be like, because it's a PNG toggle, I'll probably have to be like, depending on how much you donate, that's how long Booba mode lasts. Something like that. We gotta fund the VTuber model somehow. And I've passed out. Great. It's a farming game without falling on your face at night. Sunny keeps finding me in the dirt. Oh, look at this. I love the water effects in this game. Like the way the floors look all shiny and stuff. Look how shiny the floors look. It's beautiful. It's funny watching people talk shop about stream, right? Because, like, with me, it's like I'm trying to get a big live stream audience going somewhere. And I tend to only get big live stream audiences on YouTube when it's Stardew or a big Stardew event. And I was watching somebody who has, like, nearly 1 million followers on Twitch talking about how they used to do hot tub bikini stuff and play music and always dress lewd, and how on average they'd have thousands of people watching them, and they were like, oh, but if I gamed I dropped down to like 900 people. Meanwhile, she's like, talking about how she's got lots of money, she has a house, she's succeeded in her career, but now she feels like there's something missing in her life. And I'm like, it's like I got the opposite. I'm already happy and got everything I need spiritually. How about you give me your money? How about you give it to me? I'm already happy. With plenty of things to do. I just need more of that, like, that moolah. And like for me, reaching a bigger audience is not about making more money. It's about entertaining more people and being able to entertain people in more interesting ways. I'm seeing a pattern of this. Girls that do OnlyFans and Twitch and stuff, they make a shitload of money and then they don't know what to do with their lives. They're like, what do I do? And I'm like, fuck you, I'd make 20 games. I would make 20 different games if I had your money. I don't hate them for having it. They totally deserve it. It's just that, you know, like, I want that money so I can make cool things for people. I don't care about having 20 cars and gold teeth. Everybody would love more money. I think a lot of people would be terrible with more money, though. I think a lot of people have really bad taste. A lot of people want 15 cars and some sort of derpy house. You notice that, like, celebrities just, like, they need attention. It doesn't matter if they've made a load of money. They can't just live quiet lives. They've always got to do something. Because that's like, the thing that you can't buy is adoration and love, you know? I see socialites on Instagram who have, like, born into money, have a legacy. And they're still running an Instagram account and flaunting the modeling skills. And you're like, well, you don't need to do that. You can live a quiet life. But no, you can't buy the fame. You can't buy the adoration. That's why you're here. That's why Elon Musk never shuts up. Can't buy that clout. Money don't solve all the problems, but it sure does get you food and shelter. What should I do now? Just do some coffee? Varying amounts of coffee. Na na na. See, it's weird for me. Like most people, I had a sort of, when I was younger, I had the ambition to be famous. And I spent a lot of my younger life wanting to be a famous film director. And then I realized I had narcissistic personality disorder, and I was just like, yeah, this ain't the right thing for me. So then when I'd gone through the process of going for all of that, and realizing I actually was quite happy being an unknown person and just being creative and humble, I accidentally made a YouTube channel that people liked. But it's okay, I'm not an egomaniac anymore, so I'm here for the right reasons. You have derpy cats? God, I watched this guy who makes TikToks where he just totally takes the piss out of rich people and the videos they make about their lifestyles. Like, he's like, I can't remember his name, I only just started watching him. Chib's a big fan of him. He'll like show you like some rich person being like, this is my linen cupboard, and this is how my linen cupboard, like all these totally unnecessary things that rich people have. All these, like having a tap above the stove, like they have a fancy little gold faucet they can turn on to add more water to their cooking if they need to. Shit like that. Voice activated like shelves that lower down for you and things, and it's like, what a fucking piss take. Turin's over here patting you. You fucking love it, don't you? You love being a big fat cow on this farm. That's the ideal life for you. Just gonna check that you're remove some of that blockage from the canal there. I don't think they'll leave the area with the gates open, hopefully. We'll soon find out. That looks nice already, just with like the fence. We do have another gate down here as a formal exit.
I'll show you my formal exit. Yeah.
You degenerates. I'm always trying to make my house as efficient and tidy as possible. I'm very much a minimalist. I don't go so far as to needing like crazy. I saw somebody like have a gadget for cleaning glasses. I was like, just use the sink, you fucking muppet.
I put it in here and I put it on for 5 minutes and it bubbles away inside a container that cleans my...
And I'm like, use the sink. Yeah, and they get horribly butchered, you mean? I mean, on my farm you're safe, but on any other farm, you're a hamburger. You get all your children taken from you. You're pregnant for a lifetime. You never stop being pregnant. All your children get taken from you. This cow's okay. This game cow. You don't want to be a real cow. That's a bad life.
Turin, why you gotta make me remember that eating meat is bad? I'm the hero of my story.
Newsflash, kiddos, most of you are villains. I'm here to remind you of that.
Newsflash, kiddos.
Why can't I buy a larger amount of these? Dairy cows always get slaughtered. What are you on about? Don't get slaughtered. Get out of here with your meat propaganda, you numpty. If you want to be perpetually pregnant, just, you know, you can do that one if you want. It's going to get very expensive for you. Lord Valinor help you out. Why don't I have hedges yet? Game? I want to be able to make hedges. I need a ridiculous amount of these. And they will not give me any feature to buy them in bulk. Oh my god, Brute. Why would I harm a cow in such a way? Oh, nothing, Lord Valdar. I wasn't signing you up for being a sperm donor or anything. It didn't happen. Diamond floor. They're kind of cool. I didn't buy them again! Oh my god, I hate this system. I keep thinking I'm already purchasing them. This is a nightmare. At least the payment isn't too expensive. Moo means no. Well, you're going to be saying no all the time then, aren't you? Besides, you're a cow. You don't get to consent to anything. Another problem with being a cow. No consent. Get a big fist up your ass. You don't even get to say no. Clearly the best life is to be a cat. That's the life you want. In a good home. So I was thinking with this was to go boop ba doop ba doop boop boop ba dee bee beep ba da ba da da boop boop boop. Don't you say I can't put it there. You bastards. Oh well, at least I can do it in front of them. What do you mean the grass won't grow through it? Oh, that's a piss take. Oh, what a piss take. Not happy. Hashtag unhappy. You gotta go? Okay. I'm gonna play some Sunhaven. Nice. Enjoy. I'm not gonna be on for too much longer anyway, I don't think. I'm super hungry. And this is mainly just a stream test more than anything. What do you think the chances are you're going to end up being in a foster farm if you're randomly assigned to being a cow in Life Hexes? It ain't going to be good. I'll see you at McDonald's, basically. That's what's going to happen. I'll see you at McDonald's, Hexes. So we could have a big green band that goes across the top and have all the wild... I don't like how the grass can't grow through this fake grass. That would have been fucking brilliant. But it'll look pretty sweet. Then have the grass area down the bottom. That'll look pretty nice. So the tree section, they do these little nodes. And they're going to be all over here. With all the lights around them in some fashion. So it lights up really cool. Artisan area is going to extend that way. I think I want to get all the trees naturally growing down these sides so we've still got wood. And that'll be it, I think. Once we've got the core... Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba, I'm mooing it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm mooing it. Moo. I regret doing that. It would be nice. I think I'd have to spend another 3 hours building this gaming farm live. But we can see where it's going to go. For the fact that I'm starving and I have other things to do. Because I can guarantee there'll be a day this week where I'm just binge playing this. Let's get more of these paving, more of this paving down. That is looking so great. Like if I can get this just right. Benches and balances. I do like the way that, that's going to be over here. You'll be able to walk into it. Could have the gaming panels. This, oh, it's so many opportunities with the way you can design your farm in this game. It's just going to keep you busy for hours. See, I regret doing that now because it immediately aesthetically pissed myself off. It's like there was a nice little contained gaming entrance. What my top tip for like designing is like, don't rush to get it all done at once, because games like this, it's all about the journey. So it's just like, set down the core foundations if you can afford them, like cheap fencing, cheap wood, sprinkler layouts. Do it when you've got an abundance of the basic resources. And when it comes to worrying about how good your farm is, just enjoy the journey. There's no rush with these games. Doesn't matter if it takes you 20 years to get it done. That's the whole point. You're supposed to just chill out with it, vibe with it, build something. Tiny would love it. She really would. There's a ton of different styles in this game. And they're only going to add more. I think the last thing we're going to do today is decorate this entrance to some degree. What have we got to get that job done? We've got more grass in here, more of this. Oh god, look at that plant. That whale slide. Close your barn door. Fortunately, that doesn't happen in this one. They have not fully implemented the barn apples properly at the moment. It's not fully functioning. So they do the bare minimum, but none of it works correctly. Like 100% spot on just yet. A big bad wolf's gonna come in and eat your butt. But only if you're lucky. Right, we could do something interesting here. That is the wrong way around.
Out here in the rain.
There we go. That looks awkward and terrible. Da, 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 da. We can work with it though. We can work with it. We can make it work. Gonna run out of time. I'm gonna pass out again in the rain. Ah. I keep forgetting it's 1 o'clock in this game and not 2 o'clock. I'm still going to be giggling about that alert that Valinar did later. Test. I don't know why. Test. G'day, mate. Test. Sonny, stop picking me up when I pass out. God damn it. Anyone but you. Alright, where were we? Let's get some trees down. Freaking love these trees. Definitely more of the grass. There's like a Minecraft vibe there. What about these mushrooms? Not quite. Could put these in the middle of the path. Couldn't I? There's like little sort of things along the way. You can walk around. Funny thing is, this costs a fortune to put all these different things in. But you can have so much fun with it. Yeah, the trees are very Minecraft. I love them. That's it. Like, they're all different. You know, there's some Mario here, some Sonic, some Minecraft. Don't know what that one's supposed to be. This is very Warcraft in the middle here. For some reason, we got a character from a non-copyright distinct character from Adventure Time, BMO. Got kind of like Sonic and Mario-esque platforms. I love these piranha plants. Oh, I know. This would be a really good idea for when the path is like fully installed. If I can even it out, you can put like the colored ones in here, the glow up ones, and create a kind of like this type of effect running up. Yeah, that would look really nice, actually. I even like the effect I'm creating there with the two different path types. I kind of, oh my god, that actually kind of gets around the fact that they screwed me over with the way that the paving is done. Has to lay down here. Almost. No, it doesn't. It doesn't fix the problem. How dare they do this? How dare they? I have to figure that out. The best way to do that. We getting there. We popping off though.
He's beginning to believe.
Oh, it'd have to be one spare, wouldn't there? Just one. This is not by any means like the finished version. I'm just sort of just laying something down. Like I'm just trying things out. Where are we at? This is looking a lot better. I really want to knock down the tree node in the middle there, but that's not. Even though I don't need the money from it, it's just nah. I'd rather grow the fruit, put it to use. So we'll extend that over to there. This will get made out of an entirely different material and have decorations in it. Then I'll have this for a tree space. These will be tree spaces, but I'll sort of intermix decorations into them as well. And then we'll have this area for trees. A big ass tree zone. The only problem with trees though is you have to water them. So maybe I'll have my crop field down here instead. And I'll have the trees up here. Get a sprinkler system going for these trees because I don't like having to water them. They do seem to still produce even though I haven't watered them every day though. So I don't know what the deal there is. I don't know if that's intended or not. I have to look into that. Tier 2 sprinklers didn't do it. I think Tier 1 sprinklers might. Tier 3. Cause like that, they do work. It's just I'd have to have them sort of awkwardly. Oh, that covers 2 at a time, so you just have to put 1 on each side with Tier 2 sprinklers. Yeah, that would work. Looks kind of neat as well. But they seem to produce regardless if I water them or not, so I don't know if I'm supposed to water them every day. I know there's they have a unique water meter there, but I don't know if I'm supposed to. Again, we're not used to having to water a tree every day. You think Stardew Valley in this game and you find little surprises. So I could basically put 4 level 2 sprinklers on a tree node like this and it would take care of itself. So I think I'll do that. I actually prefer the level 1 sprinklers at the moment when it comes to designing with the space. But, you know, that's always a process. As soon as you can level up to your bigger sprinklers, you change things up. Your farm's always changing. think that's what I'm going to do though. I'm going to have the tree nodes. That'll actually work really well, because if I have like, say 4 tree nodes, I can have a really good centerpiece with the fountain. And then down here, I can actually focus on having like a big efficient crop space instead. It'll allow me to have a really big decorative area in front of the house as well. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Well, thanks for hanging out today, folks. And thanks for watching the VOD. If you're watching this later, it's just a quick stream so I could test my setup out. I think I've sorted a few things out, found a few bugs. I kind of like where chat is sitting at the moment, but I'll tweak that. I kind of like that it isn't behind my back. I think that's a bit better. I might make it so it's not touching me at all. So it's just a little blurb up the top there. What am I doing next? Well, I'm sorting out my Twitch setup. Polishing up the YouTube set. I'm focused on getting my streaming setups polished to perfection, because there's always been something I've been doing on the fly and haven't put enough focus onto. And then I'm getting back to video editing in time for 1.6. I'm going to be putting out, continuing the Joja Farm storyline by looking at mods. I'm going to be making a lot more shorts about weird mods, because apparently that's reaching a whole new audience. Yeah, 1.6 is around the corner, so I need to get ready for that. It's going to be big. Getting back to the video editing, finally. I don't feel so burnt out anymore. At least I know if I ever do have burnout, I can just live stream. Like I did. Even if I was like burnt out for like... probably extended my burnout. Yeah, weird mods, Joja Farm storyline. Looking at not weird mods, like wholesome mods as well. Getting back to video editing in general. Streaming on Twitch at some point. It'd probably just be me over there binge playing stuff. I don't know how committed I am to Twitch. This is the problem. I'm doing shop again. I'm doing shop on the live stream. Always thinking out loud. Right, well this was fun. I had fun. Let me know what you think of this live stream layout in the chat, whether you liked it or not. I want to get like a farming outfit, because I think it might suit the channel aesthetic a bit better. Because being a cyborg mercenary isn't quite on point with the tone of a farming sim-centered channel. So I'm planning on when my artist has more free time. Where is it? The outfit I was gonna ask for. Well, they might be doing for me. Where is it? It's in here. It's this one. No, it's not that one, because that clashes with the hair. This one. We're gonna get that outfit for me. I can use on YouTube or just as an outfit change. And also the bikini. And also the topless as well. There may be a way for you to see me on the censor bar in the future as well. Could be a VIP tier award or something, I don't know. Lots of ideas and creative things coming for me in the future, folks, now that I have my creative energies back. I didn't realize how much energy it actually took for me to create what I've created on this channel so far. It's hard. What's that? Dark hair. It's hard to make out her hair detail on stream. What do you mean hair? She doesn't really have a lot of hair detail, to be honest. It is kind of just matte black hair. There isn't a lot of detail going on there, I don't think. I don't know, I'll have a look at the video. Might be something the artist can fix. Alright, well we've got the stream ending page now. So you can just chill out. Click a new video and whatnot, and I don't have to stare at anybody anymore. We've also got this. Yay! So I'll just say goodbye to everybody. Bye, Hexus! Although I'll probably speak to you later. Goodbye, Brute Force. Lord Valinar's already left, but thanks for coming. Who else needs a goodbye? Let me go for the chat here. Who else popped in? Bye, Amy, if you're still watching. Goodbye, Kurt, if you're still watching. If you're looking. Thanks for coming. Bye, Merlina. And Axehead. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, VOD watchers. Thanks for watching.